So, when's your baby due?
Look, you're gonna find someone a lot better for yourself than that goofy professor.
I guess so.
Well, do you guys have to go to the new house right away, or do you have some time?
Oh, don't worry about me, pal. I just want to see what I'll be missing. I'll be sleep better. Harris, get some sack.
Have you ever wondered what happens to your favorite TV stars long after the final credits roll? While some fade into obscurity, others have tapped into a financial goldmine that keeps them incredibly wealthy decades later. These aren't just retirement funds, they're empires built on endless reruns and the undying love of fans. Today we're diving into the world of syndication rights, clever contracts, and the mind-boggling amounts that prove a hit show truly is the gift that keeps on giving. Get ready, because the numbers will absolutely shock you. Today, they're living off reruns, and their bank accounts are still exploding. The show about nothing that made everything. When Jerry Seinfeld and Larry David created a show about nothing, few could have predicted it would become everything in the world of television. Seinfeld faced initial skepticism. NBC executive Warren Littlefield even called the pilot script boring and uninteresting. But it grew into a cultural phenomenon and a financial juggernaut. As co-creator, producer, and star, Jerry Seinfeld made the ultimate deal. After the show completed its legendary 9-season run, the syndication rights were sold repeatedly for astronomical sums. The Netflix deal alone, which began in 2021, was estimated at more than $500 million. But that's just one piece of the pie. Through the years, with deals spanning cable, local stations, and earlier streaming services, Jerry Seinfeld and Larry David each reportedly rake in between $80 and $90 million annually. Some reports suggest Seinfeld personally has earned more than $1 billion from the show since it ended. Despite NBC offering $5 million per episode to continue, Seinfeld chose to end the show at its peak, saying, "I wanted to end the show on the same kind of peak we've been doing it on for years. I wanted the end to be from a point of strength." That strength translated into an unprecedented financial legacy that continues to grow with each passing year. The friends who stuck together. Speaking of cultural impact, could this show be any more iconic? 6 unknown actors became global stars, and more importantly, they did it together. Their solidarity during contract negotiations has become legendary in Hollywood, initially earning around $22,500 per episode by the final 2 seasons. Each of the 6 main cast members, Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, Lisa Kudrow, Matt LeBlanc, Matthew Perry, and David Schwimmer, negotiated a staggering $1 million per episode. But the real jackpot came afterward. They negotiated a deal, giving each of them 2% of the syndication income. Friends reportedly still generates approximately $1 billion annually for Warner Brothers. That translates to roughly $20 million per year for each cast member. Yes, you heard correctly, every single year, for work they completed decades ago. Matt LeBlanc once said about their unified negotiations, "We're all doing the same amount of work, and we all should be compensated the same." That unity literally paid off in ways they couldn't have imagined. Tragically, Matthew Perry, Chandler Bing, passed away in October 2023 at age 54 from the acute effects of ketamine. His legacy, including his share of the Friends royalties, continues to live on, bringing joy to fans worldwide through his iconic role. The Doctor Who doubled his fortune. Some actors get lucky with one hit, but Kelsey Grammer turned gold into, well, more gold. First as pretentious psychiatrist Dr. Frasier Crane in the beloved bar Cheers, and then in his own, arguably more successful spin-off, Frasier. For Cheers, he already earned a decent salary and residuals. But as both star and executive producer of Frasier, which ran for 11 seasons and won countless Emmys, he catapulted himself into the financial stratosphere. By the end of Frasier, he was reportedly earning $1.6 million per episode. His production role gave him a significant share of the profits. Frasier became a global syndication hit. Grammer's annual income from Frasier reruns alone is estimated at $10 to $13 million, and the cash register keeps ringing, especially with the recent revival of Frasier on Paramount+, which only underscores the value of the original. Grammer once said about his iconic character, "Frasier is a character that I've grown with. He's a part of me. a part that has served him extremely well financially. Kelsey Grammer played Frasier Crane for 20 years continuously, a record for an actor playing the same character in primetime television across multiple series. The bartender who never stopped serving. Before Frasier got his own show, there was Sam Mayday Malone, the charming ex-baseball player and bar owner in Cheers, the place where everybody knows your name. Ted Danson was the heart of this iconic sitcom. Cheers ran for 11 seasons as a ratings magnet. Danson's salary increased accordingly, reportedly reaching about $450,000 per episode toward the end. But like his colleagues from other top shows, it was syndication that opened the real treasure chest. Cheers remains one of the most rerun sitcoms in television history. While precise figures for Danson are difficult to pinpoint, estimates suggest he still earns approximately $5 million annually from the endless reruns. Ted Danson once reflected on the show's enduring appeal. The reason why Cheers is still on and people are still watching it is because it's relevant. That relevance translates directly to his bank account decades later. The war doctor who left a peaceful fortune. Going back to the 1970s, to the Korean War, and the chaotic, hilarious, and often heartbreaking world of the 4077 Mobile Army Surgical Hospital. Alan Alda, as the sarcastic but sensitive surgeon Hawkeye Pierce, was the soul of m.a.s.h. m.a.s.h was more than a sitcom. It was cultural commentary. Alda grew in his role, also becoming a writer and director of many episodes, which enhanced his influence and later earnings. The finale of m.a.s.h in 1983 drew a record 106 million viewers in the US, a record that still stands for a scripted series. The syndication of m.a.s.h has been a constant on television. While specific recent annual figures for Alda are difficult to determine, it's generally accepted that he has earned tens of millions of dollars over the decades. During the peak years of syndication, this likely ran into several million dollars per year. In 2018, Alan Alda revealed he had been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, but he remains active as an actor and advocate for science communication. Alda said about the show, "I wanted m.a.s.h to be a show that was funny, but I also wanted it to be a show that was about something important. Its importance still resonates today, as do the royalty checks. From millions per episode to millions more per year. Decades later, the amounts are indeed shocking. These stars and the creative teams behind them have proven that an unforgettable show with beloved characters is a license to print money long after the cameras stop rolling. In a world of streaming and on-demand content, the demand for these classics remains undiminished. And as long as we keep watching, they keep earning. It's the ultimate Hollywood dream, immortality, both on screen and in the bank account. Whether it's Jerry Seinfeld's billion-dollar show about nothing, the Friends cast's collective negotiating genius, or Kelsey Grammer's character that spanned 2 hit series, these television icons have mastered the art of turning temporary fame into permanent fortune. The next time you binge-watch your favorite classic show, remember, someone's bank account is growing with every episode you enjoy.